Welcome to Lucky Lotus. My name is Brajesh.
I'm Jimmy.
And I'm LD.
And this is episode 33, guys. Get ready, buckle up. It's going to be a good one.
This episode was filmed in an undisclosed location at 6 a.m.
We got here at, 5:30?
Yeah, around 5:30.
We got here at 5:30.
Actually, you know what? I live here.
6 a.m.
Undisclosed.
Sun on your skin and you should probably leave.
It's going to be a slow start, but we're going to get into it. Don't worry.
Let's get it.
What's going on?
So, dude, there's a lot going on this week. Mm-hmm. A lot of little drama in the football, like college football.
Yeah, you know so much about it, Brajesh. I'm glad you kicked this off.
Who's your favorite team?
My favorite team has to be...
It's on his shirt.
No, you can't. No. Tigers are great. Don't get me wrong. But,
Yeah, they're not your favorite team?
No, dude, you got to go for Alabama.
Alabama's your favorite team?
Favorite team, if I want to choose one, I'm probably choose best basketball team, probably has to be Grizzlies. They're kicking ass.
Not the Islamabad Tigers.
Not the Islamabad Tigers.
Is this the Memphis Tigers?
It is the Memphis Tigers from Memphis, Tennessee.
Who's the head coach of the Memphis Tigers?
A dude who's really good.
They just switched. He's from
we just
Arkansas
switched.
State? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have a question.
It's okay. I don't remember his name either.
Y'all
Football. How does it work?
y'all are pretty locked into college football. Remember, I think 5-6 years ago when we had our team was kicking ass. We won a lot of rings too.
Who's our team?
Yeah.
Tigers.
Again, you're talking about Alabama?
We're talking about Tigers.
We're talking about the
Memphis
Tigers.
Tigers.
Okay.
But Memphis Tigers were kicking ass, and then he gets a contract and just leaves up and out of here.
Mike Norvell.
Mike Norvell.
That happens. We're a builder school. We're a school that, coaches have a good season and then go to a bigger...
We're an apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Or a journeyman.
Yeah, like Norvell's and Florida State. And then who's this guy that went to Virginia Tech first before that?
Fuentes.
And now we got a coach that's going to Arkansas. Shout out to the Memphis program.
What's going on with
Fuentes, yeah.
LSU coach that just retired. I think that's what happened, right?
He got fired. Brian Kelly got fired.
Yeah, he retired. Yeah, I'm sure that's what he'd like to say.
He actually they say they got fired without cause.
Yeah.
By the governor of the state of Louisiana because it's that important.
Yeah.
Who's in that bad? Hit us with Lane Kiffin. What's going on with him?
Lane's already gone. Lane's now the coach at
Lane's
LSU.
Gone. He left his team.
He left Ole Miss.
Amidst the playoffs.
How do you not know this? This is when we're filming this now, it's 3 weeks out. When this comes out, it's 4 weeks.
Well, this one's coming out Monday, dude.
Oh my
We're
God.
releasing this quickly. We're going to release this very
Dude,
quick.
Brajesh is going to be on the drop. You're going to be like this, and Brajesh are going to be like, pop.
Yeah, and it was all through, they did the announcement, in the middle of the football games here a few weeks ago. It was a LeBron drop. Where's he going to go? Mm-hmm. And then
He's not drinking anymore. He's back with his wife.
Oh,
is that what it said?
Yeah.
Even after all the
After the Lanestein files?
yeah.
What are the Lanestein files?
The
Fill us in.
Lanestein files are alleged DMs between him and women that were at Ole Miss that were students.
that he picks up in yoga class, it looks like.
Yeah.
And he's already in LSU doing yoga already. He's already trying to find the new cream of the crop.
Allegedly.
Aren't all these coaches?
Yeah,
all of these
allegedly,
coaches are always hitting up the freshmen to their class, right?
The rumor that's going around online was that he was showing up to a yoga studio full of women and he was the only man and was making them all very uncomfortable being in. It's I'm just going to take a spot in the back.
Yeah, I always feel weird. I like yoga. I did it whenever I was coaching wrestling, but I cannot go to a yoga studio by myself. I feel like a creep.
Yeah.
Well, dude, you got
I'll have girlfriends. I'll go with you guys. Can we go as a collective? That way, I have somebody that can
talk to, someone to make eye contact with.
It's hey, this guy's not a weirdo. But Lane, no, he's just in the back. Oh yeah, I do this quite often.
Well, dude, money changes. It's that Diddy effect.
I feel like his dad was a coach, so I feel like he's always had. He's a bit of a nepo baby.
Yeah. So Lane's gone. He got paid. That's what you need to know, Brajesh. He left from one school to another school. So you got to think of it basically like you're describing.
Not only just two schools, two SEC schools that are rivals.
Yes.
He built up the Ole Miss program they're a playoff team. They beat LSU this year. And then he decides he's going to go to LSU. Even though Ole Miss, matched his contract that he was going to get at LSU, but things that coaches get paid off of are those bonuses.
Yeah.
If you're winning, if you're getting playoffs, you get the TV bonuses. And at LSU, he can build a super team.
Well, my favorite thing is that all the people in Ole Miss got taken down a peg, and now they realize that their school is not one of the top 10 jobs in college football.
Well,
that's why he left. That's why he left. If it was, he'd still be there, folks. It wasn't about the money.
Well, I mean, he already had a pro. Like, his team is good. I'm actually rooting for them this year because I want to see them win. I'm also a Tennessee fan, so I never really liked Lane Kiffin. So I feel for the Ole Miss fans.
Burjesh, the other thing is like very similar to how basketball is, and you can do like different things in basketball previously. Like they would criticize Coach Calipari for leaving and taking all the kids with him to the next program.
But that makes sense.
Lane's about to do that at Ole Miss.
But that makes sense. A Memphis to Kentucky.
Yeah.
But a Ole Miss to LSU, like, yes, LSU is a better program overall, but you're beating LSU now. Why not win with that team?
You have the full strength of the governor. It's not like the governor of Mississippi is like, whatever Ole Miss.
What is he going to send them like national?
In LSU,
I get it. He gets more power.
Every kid at LSU that grows up in that state wants to go to LSU. The governor is for LSU. That whole state is backing them and is spending into debt money for that state for their football program for Louisiana.
God damn. Okay.
Okay. So
Lane
just gained
your boy Bobby Jindal.
Lane just gained
Bobby
a lot.
kicking out.
Lane just gained a lot of power.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like wow. Okay, his career
But
lasted.
my personal opinion, I still think he's a hoe.
Yeah, that's what the AD said. The AD was like, "What I can tell you about this is you can't make a housewife out of a hoe."
Yeah.
Well, dude, they got it right. Dude, hit up right.
He ain't loyal to anything. They should have known that.
Yeah, after he went like previously, Burjesh in the last like 15 years, he was at Tennessee, went to USC.
Yeah.
Got fired from USC, then had to go to
Alabama. He was Alabama offensive coordinator.
Then had to go to Florida Atlantic, and then I believe went to Ole Miss at that point.
So he bowed his way back up.
Yeah, and that's very unusual in college football. Like usually you're so bad that you like stay somewhere for like say 9 years and you stop winning, then they fire you, and then you can't get hired. But he like basically job hopped around, and everyone hates it. But I mean, looks like it worked out personally for him.
Yeah, I mean,
how much money are these college football coaches making?
Like $10 million a year.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like most of them are the highest paid state official in every state.
That is actually
or like
wild.
State employee.
That's actually wild.
And then one of the reasons, not to go too much into Lane for like 20 minutes, but one of the reasons that Lane had a hard time staying at Ole Miss and why they couldn't lock him in is in the state of Mississippi, a state employee cannot have longer than a 4-year deal. And a lot of these coaches are signing like a 12-year, like 10-year, 7-year deal.
Well,
I think they had to pay the guy they fired, what was it, $50 million or something like that?
Yeah, I think they're paying all three. I think they're paying Coach O, Brian Kelly, and now they're going to start paying Lane all at the same time. And they're all owed like millions.
Yeah. Coach O's just chilling, man, fishing.
This kind of money.
Burjesh's mind is just going off.
Because I was thinking maybe 6 figures, like 500,000 or something, but that's like $50 million, dude.
They talk about this
Oh my God.
on a sports podcast I listen to.
Yeah.
But they talk about how if you're not in college football, you don't understand the amount of money that college football is turning around, because it'll come out that someone's about to get bought out and their buyout will be $60 million. And the news will report, there's no way they buy them out. And then at that point, you're like, you don't understand college football.
So when the NCAA wanted, because it used to be like the college football players or any athletes in college that you can't sell merch, you're not your own like agent.
Well, now you can.
They must have hated that
Oh,
when they
yeah.
passed that ruling.
Yeah.
Because
I heard Coach O talk about this. He's like, the difference between the NIL is, first you were walking money through the back door, now you're walking it through the front.
Yeah.
Those kids were still getting paid.
You'd hate a Coach O analogy.
What a Coach O analogy.
There's
dude.
something not right in this gumbo. You don't even know who Coach O is.
Dude, I do. Come on, ChatGPT.
But speaking of coaches,
who do we got?
how about Michigan?
Yeah, they're in a tough spot. You know a little bit about this.
Dude, I do know a little bit about it. Wasn't he? He was flirting with the secretaries.
He's doing more than flirting.
Didn't he like say, okay,
Allegedly.
like one of the? He sent like a really
Yes, allegedly. Sorry, allegedly she's pregnant, and allegedly he went over to her house afterwards and threatened to kill her and himself.
You're telling me the head coach of Michigan got a assistant pregnant and he's married?
How can that be? Allegedly, all allegedly, until proven guilty, right?
But yeah, he recently got arrested, for breaking into her house.
Well, yeah,
Broke into the house.
No,
Broke
in the
into the
course of
house.
2 hours, he went from being under investigation to being fired to then being like, "Why am I fired?" And then he's like, "We know that you're having an affair and you're a married man and you're part of like the athletic program." This is all allegedly reported.
Yeah.
And then he allegedly went over to her house and said he was going to kill her and then kill himself.
Which I saw the girl. She's young. She's like a kid.
And then he got arrested for making threats against somebody else and threatening his own life.
So all I'm hearing,
Allegedly.
He definitely crashed out. Lost a job and crashed out.
all I'm hearing is going to make a great documentary, or really
Yeah,
great.
and then you got people like Dave Portnoy that's come out and said like, "Let's have some class, people."
Dave Portnoy, dude. Dave, Mr. Portnoy.
So yeah,
Okay, cool.
that's what else do you want to hear about this Michigan scandal? That it is Ole Miss fans one of the top 5 jobs in America for college football. It's got the largest stadium in like North America.
Do you think he's going to get a job anywhere else, or he's done? He's done so. He's going to jail. You think?
I don't know.
You think? Who do you think would hire him?
I mean,
Who's desperate enough? Did he have a good record,
brother, if you're asking these questions or we're talking about buyouts, you don't understand college football. If Bobby Petrino can do what he did, which is the exact same thing, except he got in a crash with a girl on the back of his motorcycle, and that's how they found out he was having an affair. And he got hired 10 years later.
Which that was the last time Arkansas was good,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh, okay. You know what? That like jogs. What about Sandusky? Wasn't that a guy who was like?
No, that has nothing to do. Please don't compare that to this.
No, you got to keep that in.
Nope.
Dude,
Nothing.
these are all.
That has nothing to do with it.
The name of my first fantasy team, well, not my first one, but like one that I had was Sandusky Shower Hour. That was probably my favorite.
Dude, that shit. He was such a disgusting human being.
One
dude.
of
He killed Joe Pa.
he did kill Joe Pa.
He killed Joe Pa.
Who's Joe Pa? Who's Joe Pa?
Joe Paterno. He was the head coach.
He was the head coach who he said he knew nothing about it, but then they were like, "There's no way you couldn't have known about it." So then he got fired, and all his records were stripped from the NCAA books.
They took down the
God.
statue,
Dude, this is okay. See,
ruined his legacy.
I can get into college
Okay.
football. I can get into college football.
Okay.
You know, next time we got
Well, one of the names, the issue right now, Brajesh, which you probably don't understand, so let me explain this to you.
don't.
The college football
this, by the
coaching
way.
search,
I did.
the
Teach
college
me.
football coaching search just happened.
Yeah.
They're done with it. If you don't have a coach now, you're effed. So now this guy at Michigan pulls this and he gets out. So now they're like 6 weeks behind for college football coaching searches.
Yeah.
So now they got to find people, and they could have gone after Lane and offered him more money than LSU. They could have gone after everyone else and
but they're
switching jobs right
screwed.
now.
They're
They're behind the 8 ball now because they have to go back in there, and they have one of the biggest rivalries with them and Ohio State every year.
So okay, with Michigan,
Ohio State is to Michigan
He's
is what
animated.
India is to Pakistan.
well, hey, when you put it in those terms,
I just want, yeah.
India's
There you go.
True or false? The rivalry runs deep.
So who's India? Ohio or Michigan?
India is
Who wins
probably
more?
Ohio.
Oh, dude, I appreciate that. Give me that.
But anyway, they have to, like, if you are one of the coaches for Michigan or for Ohio
Yeah.
State, you can do a lot of things, but as long as you beat that other school, you'll always have a job. And they were like, last year Ohio State won the national championship, and they're like talking about firing Ryan Day because he didn't beat Michigan.
So all I'm hearing is I need to catch up on college football. I need to become a grown
Yeah,
man.
just catch up in the last 4 weeks.
Dude,
You'll
I
really
need to-
love your heart being
Yeah.
broken by the end of the season every year.
Okay, so Michigan right now is behind the 8 ball. LSU is probably not going to do that well, right? Ole Miss is old.
LSU's gonna do-
LSU's about to build a super team.
LSU
They've already bought the Michigan QB now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait. Okay. With the back to the NCAA thing now, that can they like just pay players?
Yes.
The prospects.
Yes.
For NIL.
Yes. They get NIL
You,
deals.
this segment should be called "Explaining to Your Friend Who Doesn't Know About College Football." College football.
Dude. Okay. So you're saying LSU? Okay. Alabama's overrated? Do you think?
No,
Because they're a dynasty.
They're
They're a
they're
great
kind of
program.
rated.
yeah.
okay. Well,
Yeah,
okay,
they're
but-
rated.
So you're
Are you just throwing out buzzwords?
I'm not throwing out
What
buzzwords.
about Nick Saban? Everybody?
well, dude, we could talk about Nick Saban.
What about Nick Saban,
Nothing,
man?
I'm
We can
nothing,
talk-
nothing.
What about him?
Nothing.
What do you
okay,
wanna
back
know?
to back to back. Okay, is he really treated like a god in Alabama?
I'm sure
Yes.
he is. I'm sure.
Yes.
Like he can't do no wrong.
He has a
like,
brass statue.
walk on water.
Do you have a brass statue?
I wish.
Okay.
I wish.
Who do you know that has a brass statue?
You got to think about this. Nick Saban.
Robert E. Lee.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is off the rails.
That is, dude.
Man,
it's only not even 6:30. I remember. Back to Nick Saban. Okay, so how long do you think he's not going to retire? Is he just going to keep going?
He's already
He's
retired.
retired.
Dude, you know what? We need
We absolutely should cut that part out.
we keep that?
Yeah,
we
keep
need-
it in. You know what?
We need
We'll fix it in post. We'll leave that in.
We'll fix it. Okay, what's the next subject?
No.
We're done.
What
We're
else?
done.
What else do you think you know about college football?
Dude,
I feel like you watched one Sports Center in 2016, and that's all your knowledge. You're like, hey, what about this Jerry Sandusky thing was
How
pretty
about
bad.
Tom Brady?
right?
Is he ever going to stop winning Super Bowls? When will he quit?
I know that one. He's done. Dude, he's got Jenga spine. He's done.
Burjesh woke up from a coma and has all this sports knowledge where he's like, man, Antonio Brown's one of the best young wide receivers for the Steelers.
Dude, this week's been so hectic.
Which
I
Antonio
barely-
Brown, yes.
I'm trying to
that
think
boy
of,
was raw.
I'm trying to think of another like good sports take from 2016 that would be good for you.
That was that long ago. Holy
Man,
shit,
Isaiah
10 years.
Thomas is going to be a generational player for the Celtics.
Fuck you, dude. Okay, moving on. Let's find some other topics to talk
All right.
about.
Durant going to the Nets? That team's going to kill.
this is just a funny thing, but they have this thing on TikTok right now that's viral. That's when you're 30 years old or when you're 18. Like Jameis Winston's next to a Subway, and it says, when you're 18 years old, you walk into a Publix. It's very important that you don't take anything out with you without paying. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No, I have no idea.
We were talking about the Nets. I got a story about the Nets back when I was in college.
Okay.
So I went to UT Martin. There's a local basketball legend there by the name of Popeye Jones. Popeye Jones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who he at this time was a coach for the Nets. And this is like when they had Chris Humphries, and it was before Durant and all them. And I was talking to a guy, he was wearing a Nets hat. That's how the conversation started. It wasn't Popeye, but it was like another one of the coaches. Oh, maybe it was. You know what? It was Popeye.
I'm gonna start fucking taking.
And
notes.
I was talking to him just like how I don't think the Nets are gonna do well in the play. Like I don't think they're a playoff team. I think they needed to add a few more pieces. And he was like, I disagree. But we had a good like basketball conversation. And I was like, yeah, dude, I don't think the Nets are making it past the first round. Just straight up to him. Didn't know he was a coach. I just thought he was a fan. And I turned around to my buddy Ian. He's like, do you know who that is? I'm like, mm-mm. He's like, that's Popeye Jones. I'm like, who's that? And so I look him up and I figure out that he's the coach. So then I'm like, hey, I didn't realize that you were a coach for the Nets. He's like, no, it was actually a good conversation, you know. Then he ended up buying us some drinks.
Well, dude, okay, that's sick. At least you're being honest with him. I think.
No, I think he respected the opinion.
Yeah, I think
like because he
people can
agreed.
tell.
He agreed about some of the stuff. Like Chris Humphries at the time wasn't a force down low like he needed to be and stuff like.
But
when are him and Kim K gonna break up?
Okay, so back to Popeye. Back to Popeye. Are they actually dating?
Actually, Popeye Jones is still in the NBA. He's working with the Mavs right now.
With the Mavs?
He was,
Nice.
Yeah, he was on the Denver Nuggets and won a championship in 2023.
Well, Mavs are a playoff team, so he's he could probably do.
Cooper Flag looks pretty good.
Okay, for all
Flag Kyrie.
all the people out there that are like me that don't know anything about sports, what like tips do you have? How do you get into? How do you actually start like enjoying? Because
How do you start enjoying sports?
Yeah, because
I'll tell you what I do.
White people bet.
I'd start putting in about 80, 90 hours a week.
watching sports,
Watching
all the
sports
time.
and just watching Sports Center.
This is what you do in your like when you're just doing chores around the house. Just throw on ESPN.
I got a crazy stat for you guys, and then we can move on from sports. There's a famous show that's on ESPN that would be really great for you, Burjesh. That's like a podcast. It's called Pardon the Interruption.
Yeah,
And so
I've heard of that, yeah.
they go through a topic every minute, and then they keep going, and they tell you what's coming up, so you know if you can like tune out, or you're like, oh, I got to see this topic and a few topics. So it keeps you watching and whatnot.
yeah.
And
Sick.
if you want some good sports lore, the E60 documentaries are really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
Why don't you write down E60, bud?
I'll tell you the first one to watch. Go watch the University of Miami.
Are you
That's
talking
probably-
about? I think you're talking about 30 for 30.
30 for 30? My bad.
Yeah, 30 for 30.
30 for
It
30.
does equal 60.
E60LD is like
E60, sorry.
E60's like they had an E60 documentary of this guy who was like 58 years old and was taking care of his mom that was like terminally ill, And then he also was trying to make a football team as a walk-on at a college.
Don't watch those. That is interesting, but the sports lore is the 30 for 30s. And the first one you need to watch is the University of Miami one, part 1.
Or 30 for 30 broke.
You know what? Okay, it sucks what happened to Antonio Hernandez.
Or Deion Sanders one. That was a good one. What up?
Antonio Hernandez, that was a guy, right?
You're just throwing out
Antonio Hernandez is crazy. Aaron Hernandez.
Dude, we're leaving this all in. This is like you just gonna get roasted in the chat, man.
Antonio Hernandez.
Y'all heard of this Babe Ruth guy?
He's supposed to be really good or something.
But anyway, for pardon my take, if you watch ESPN, all you have to do is watch 30 minutes of ESPN every time, because the average pardon the interruption listener watches ESPN for less than 12 minutes a month.
Okay, so it's
So if
basically
you watch 12 minutes a month, you are the average sports listener.
So, okay, there we go. We're gonna test it next month. We're gonna see where I'm at. My sports knowledge.
How are you gonna test it?
I don't know. I say random sports facts.
Are you do a little touch test?
Did you see? Yeah.
Yeah, just
a little safety.
bring up a sports news story to us next time.
Yeah. I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to do I'll tell you what we'll do. At the end of this pod, I'm going to come up with a basic NFL fan question quiz that's multi-choice.
Okay,
we'll see.
sweet.
I'll give you 5 questions.
We can, you know what? We can put on Instagram or something too. See how many people get the right answer.
Man, this has been a riveting sports segment with Burjesh. Let's move on to current events. I know you got. Let's move on to current events. I know you got one.
So my current event is going to be Kalshi. Do you guys know what predictive markets are?
Yes.
Okay, so for the listeners out there who don't know what predictive markets are, basically
it's also Polymarket.
Polymarket. I don't know why Polymarket didn't take off.
It's also Kalshi.
Kalshi, the reason I brought that up is
DraftKings.
They're basically they're the
8-ball bets.
Just like think of Kalshi as like the Wall Street meets DraftKings and democracy as a sport.
FanDuel.
What else you got?
I don't know. I'm trying to do the little interrupting thing that you do to me when I'm in the middle of my current.
Noted.
Wow, predictive markets.
It's so early in the morning. Okay, so back to predictive markets. It's basically where you get to bet on what future events could happen. Is Trump going to say Miami or is what's the SEC chair guy?
Jerome Powell. You're off today. What's going on?
Dude, I don't know. Maybe. But you know when he says like good morning or he like says some other word and
good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And
so you're not a real bettor if you don't know that.
I'm not a real bettor.
You're asking real questions.
I don't know. I don't know any of this stuff.
You can take bets on like what will Donald Trump say in the Rose Garden speech today at 2 p.m. and it'll be
seen those.
Russia, China, new scum.
But the problem with this is CNN's partnering with Kalshi. So you can imagine you already have insider trading. You basically incentivizing reporters to like produce a bias report to make these predictions come true. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy because money is involved now.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's already betting on like CNN doesn't.
So we're betting on propaganda now.
Yeah, basically. But it's like think about
That's crazy.
Think about it. You're directing a studio. Like you're working for what's that guy's name? The anchor for CNN. Why is
Don Lemon?
Don is he still? No, he's Don.
Wolf Blitzen.
Not Wolf Blitzen. There's only one more left. He's the last child of Vanderbilt's. He's got gray hair.
Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with Cuomo. But basically, if you're the director of it, you can throw in lines. Like, this market's going. Like, he's going to say this word, that word. And you can put your bets in as much as you want. It's just like you're snaking it to the way you want to make it go. And it makes no... Like, when it comes to news, you're supposed to be unbiased already, but we already know how biased news is.
Are you thinking about DB Cooper?
Oh, yes.
Is that his name?
Not DB Cooper.
No, it's DB Cooper.
No, but it's Cooper something.
That's really
Cooper Anderson.
It's Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper.
Vampire-looking dude.
Yeah, but dude, he's been there for a while. I don't know what he's taking, but he's like...
Burjesh is just upset because he's look maxing more than Burjesh.
Oh, dude, he is looks maxing to the max, man. His career is amazing,
Time out. What is look maxing?
You don't know about look maxing?
No, what is look maxing?
You're not mewing?
We'll fill you in.
Mewing?
Mewing?
I've learned 2 new words in the past 5 minutes.
Or Giga Chad?
You've heard of Giga Chad.
No.
Have you seen the photo of Giga Chad?
Oh my God, he doesn't know Giga Chad.
Okay, can you pull up a picture of Giga Chad?
6'7".
8'9". We got to stop the 6'7".
41.
98.
That's not how it works.
It does, dude. I hate the word 6'7". Or the little
Do you know
phrase.
6'7"?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think everybody knows at
They
this
took
point.
they took 6-7 out of the In-N-Out burger system to call numbers because it had gotten so out of control.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. You
So
saw
now it goes from 66 to 68.
because of people like you.
Yeah,
because of people
that's
like
right.
you.
It's a viral video.
All right,
Yeah.
so what is Giga Chad?
So Giga Chad is basically someone like imagine you're at the gym, someone's completely roided out, like looks like the physique's
Oh, okay,
on point.
so-
Giga
like,
Giga Chad's that
yeah.
guy who's got like the real square
Like
jawline,
big alpha-
thick
alpha.
black beard
Gotcha.
online. That's like
you know what I'm talking like
I know what you're talking
where
about.
they're always like pointing at the jawline, oh you're mewing, you're looks maxing. Basically you're trying to be
Gotcha.
yeah. Like
Nah, I get it.
hot as like you're thirst trapping.
you know Blue
is what you're
Steel.
doing.
You know Blue Steel for Zoolander.
Yes.
Hit him with Blue Steel. It's Blue Steel. It's
This
just
Blue Steel?
Yeah.
sucking your cheeks a little bit. Push. Yes, there you go. Now he's
Yeah.
mewing.
Wait, Blue Steel's
He's
like
mewing
Look,
Chad.
from the left, though.
You know what?
gotta turn
Let's
from the
mew.
left.
You know what we could do for a thumbnail? Let's all mew at the camera at the end. Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, I don't know if you
Here,
can.
you do it now.
You want to move at the camera?
mew. Like,
You get it? You get it? Milk him. Milk him.
I want to milk. You want to milk something? You want to milk something on the camera? Yeah. So that's Giga Chad. That looks Max.
Whatever happened to
So we're
that Dan
betting on
Burrito
propaganda.
guy?
Who's
Is Dan Burrito still down in Florida throwing fucking bombs?
dude? Just give me 1 month.
Will he ever win a
Give
Super
me
Bowl?
1 month. Watch.
I'll tell you, Don Shula's a hell of a coach.
Y'all, you guys are not even ready for this. Next month is going to be wild.
John Madden's an announcer
My-
now? Oh,
you know
my
what? You know what? My New Year's resolution, I will become a sports Giga Chad.
A sports Giga Chad.
Yeah.
All
Now
right.
that'll be my 2026 resolution for myself.
I think you need to start with $100 in a betting app, and you need to let
Dude,
the
no,
chat
no,
decide
no,
what
no,
you
no,
bet
no,
on.
no. That's gonna be. I need to stay away from it because okay, dude, these betting.
You have
apps,
an addictive personality.
I do have. What gave it away?
I can't bet.
No, okay. When it comes
I'm bad luck.
Oh, are you?
bad luck,
Yeah.
but you know it's not actually bad luck, dude. DraftKings, all these people. Like, if you were a good bettor, you would be only. You'd
I ain't
only
got time to be doing all that research, man.
fuck the research.
I got a
dude.
job.
If you were say you were like the top tier 1% bettors, you would only be able to place like $2 bets anyways because they anyone that's actually statistically better than the average.
Well, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let you study it, and then you just send me your bets. How that sound?
Dude, I'm not. Dude, I'm trying to tell you, it is like there's no winning this.
there's no winning.
There's
Oh, okay,
no
okay,
winning
okay.
this. Like it is, you're giving away money for no
There's
reason.
literally people that meet or that
Looks like I'm on the
win.
right track
There's
then.
people that win all the time.
Dude, but okay, show me examples.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Just because you can't take up a tasty 14-leg parlay.
You hear this guy?
Look,
Are you
I
hearing
want
this
to
guy?
apologize.
Oh, 14.
I want to apologize to the 8% of female listeners that are out there. Unless we have female bettors that would like to tell us what they're
The
betting
real
on.
degenerates.
Drop your bets in the chat, male or female.
I think females would do better at betting on these apps.
I have no idea. I'd have to look at the data. I'm not going to make some grandiose
Okay,
statement.
but you tell me this, and we don't have to get into details. You use sports bet.
Yeah.
How does that go for you? On average, not,
I'm,
you don't have to get into,
I'm probably lifetime down $600, which is which like the first time I lost a bet more than $100, I was like, I might have an addiction. So then I went onto Reddit and was like, let me look this up, and it was like,
Reddit's a great place
I'm
to
down
go.
14 grand. I've remortgaged my house. The bills are closing in on me, and I can't explain it to my wife and kids. And I was like, all right, I might not. Have a problem.
It is so scary. Like how people will go crazy about it. There have been cases where, let's say FanDuel, they know that you have a degenerate problem, and they'll email you, hey, like we put $500 into your account. Go ahead and bet. $500 runs out. Go ahead and take out a mortgage on your house.
Sounds like good business model.
That is not what happens, Brajesh. I mean, they do not call you to like, hey, got any more equity,
You know what?
buddy?
No. You know what? You can check.
Come
them.
on, just
They
one more
actually-
bet.
They do. They actually like email you personally, dude.
I don't think they do.
There's a lawsuit going on right now against FanDuel.
But they don't tell you to mortgage your house. They might say, hey, your funds are out. Would you like to deposit more
But
funds?
still, that's illegal. You're incentivizing degenerate behavior.
I think just because you
Sounds
have an
like they're just
addiction.
asking the question.
I'm kind of on FanDuel's side.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Well, okay, so let me ask you this, Brajesh. Should we then class action lawsuit all the bars in America that offer you
All the
another
bars?
drink when you finish your drink that you
not
ordered?
the same thing.
It
What do
is
you
the
know?
same
No,
thing.
it's
They're both
not.
addictions.
Dude, let chat decide. There's
One
a lawsuit going on.
involves drugs. One involves no drugs.
Okay, dude. There are limits. Even at bars, you're not like okay. As a bartender, you're the one who's limiting. But in FanDuel, you don't know who's like limiting. You don't know what's going on. There's algorithms that are much more advanced.
You literally.
I
Are
think
watching.
I think we leave it up to the chat.
Yeah.
We lead up to the chat.
That
All
was
right, what's your current event, LD? We've spent 47 minutes on sports.
no. Subtract that by 10.
Okay.
38. That's still a lot.
Okay.
That's still a lot.
I didn't prepare a current event.
All right.
Whatever.
My thing was, I thought we were going to talk about Diddy.
We will next.
Okay.
But
We can talk about Diddy's your current event.
yeah.
Well, that's what I was.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and start into
P.
it.
Diddy.
So, yeah, the beef between Diddy and 50 Cent, basically, like you said, he took his baby mama and did a lot of things with her, along with a lot of other dudes.
What exactly? If you had to give it a terminology, what did he do to
He
her?
pimped out his baby mama.
Oh my god. Oh my
He pimped out
god.
his baby. But even before that, like, Sean Combs was basically blocking 50 Cent in the New York like rap scene before him and Eminem got together too. So they always have been like kind of at each other's necks.
Yeah.
Not buddies.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure Puff saw him as a threat, especially since he wouldn't let Puff take him shopping. He couldn't buy 50 like he could buy these other
I
rappers.
remember that interview.
yeah.
Yeah, where it's like where he put his hand on his leg and it's like don't touch, like he
Which-
puts his hand up.
50 is one of the only celebrities I follow on Instagram. I
Yeah.
love 50 Cent.
He's genuinely awesome.
I
Genuinely
love
good
50
dude.
Cent, and he's so petty, and I love it. From the Floyd Mayweather stuff, where he was like, he's like, you come on, Jimmy Kimmel, read a chapter of Harry Potter. He's like, you know what? Forget Harry Potter. We'll do Cat in the Hat. We'll do Cat in the Hat.
Read it without a lisp.
He and then Ja Rule obviously destroyed him in a diss track with Eminem, Busta Rhymes,
Yeah.
Hail Mary remix. If y'all hadn't heard that, great one. Then here recently, like that beef was ages old, and then he had apparently he saw a Groupon for Ja Rule tickets, and he bought the first 4 rows for like $6,000.
I love how petty it is.
That was oh my god, I remember that one. The biggest thing with he specifically chose ABC as the only network because he knows Diddy's gonna be watching because that's the only network that plays in jails too, right?
yeah.
The
Yeah.
level of pettiness is amazing.
When he did the interview for the documentary.
Yeah.
For those people who don't know.
And it's we were talking about like how they got the footage. Like apparently they're not gonna like release their sources, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure Diddy screwed over everybody on his team.
Oh, he hired the team that filmed him.
Yeah,
He hired a team to film him because he was thinking this was going to be his big comeback. He was going to have a documentary for himself, being like, "All right, I beat all these charges. Diddy's back." Well, Diddy went to jail and didn't pay these guys,
Yep.
which is a common theme throughout the documentary.
Yeah,
It seems like
yeah.
He keeps
Diddy's
he
Diddy's
puts
real
on-
good at not paying people.
Yeah.
He puts on young filmographers, then tells them to
Allegedly.
film, then sends them the video, and then never pays them.
Yeah,
dude,
he did that with the producer of his last album. He was on there.
Yeah, I forgot to get the guy's name, but it was like he owed him $29,000. Like basically that album.
He worked for 2 years and they offered him like $25,000.
and wasn't like in the middle of the story. It's like I was almost like pretending to like be happy. I was just trying to like make him ecstatic.
Yeah, because he was on the phone. He was like, "Man, you know,
This is bullshit."
He's like, "You got some talent. Don't make me think less of you because of this.
Dude,
Don't make me think." He was like manipulating him. Like, "Don't make me think less of you, man. Give me my money,
yeah, because it wasn't it like, oh my god, dude. We talk about contracts.
or put me on another job. What's up?
What you remember?
Not with you. It was somebody's gonna pay."
In '97, like was it in '97? Like 2 or 3 months before Biggie died, Biggie like renegotiated his contract to where he got like everything he wanted, and then like he dies mysteriously, even though like Biggie did not want to
Well,
be
mysterious. He got shot.
Dude, it's shot a couple times.
You're quite the little historian over there.
Yeah.
Due to unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, that's what no Kurt
It's-
Cobain.
Okay, but that's
he got shot down in broad
that's
daylight.
the thing. Like however they got these, like wasn't that footage never released before either? The
What,
one where it was like Diddy's in this car, and then people are like filming Biggie, and they're like, "Oh, that's Biggie," and like 3 seconds later, you hear like 5 or 6 shots go off. Like this is the night he dies, basically, March 9th, 1997.
Yeah. So they.
Like whatever they did, I mean, how much more footage do you think is out
There's
there?
actually a really good show on Netflix about the Biggie and Tupac murders called Unsolved.
Yeah.
I think it was like on TNT before it got to Netflix, and it goes through the '97 investigation, and then when it was reopened back in the 2000s, because Biggie's mom was suing the state of Los Angeles
Yeah.
for wrongful death, so they had to go back into the case And so it's a really good show. It goes back and forth, flashing back, like them doing the investigations and who they interviewed, and a lot of the people that could have tied Diddy to this case, other than Keefe D, are all dead between that time.
Well,
but
a weird side tangent.
all the evidence was leading to Diddy.
Oh, all roads lead back to Diddy.
I think it's like Tupac, when he got killed, Shaq was going to hang out with him in Las Vegas, and then he like bailed at the last minute. Like,
thank God he didn't, because Shaq's a national treasure.
No, but then Shaq was like, maybe if they would have saw me in the car, they wouldn't have shot. That's what Shaq's opinion is. But then I don't even know if I can believe.
Well, I mean,
Shaq.
I wouldn't have shot if I saw Shaq in the car. I'd be like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Shaq Diesel.
I don't know if I can believe Shaq, because Shaq has a notorious thing for lying, because he previously made up that the guy who's the admiral for the Spurs, I can't think of his name, Robinson.
Oh, Tim. Robinson.
The guy before.
Play power forward? No,
Yes.
David Robinson.
David Robinson. He made up a story that he doesn't like David Robinson because he asked for David Robinson's signature as a kid, like on like a basketball, and David Robinson was like, "Get the hell away from me, kid," or something like that. And then Shaq was like, "And that's why I don't like him." And then he came out like 20 years later and was like, "I made that whole thing up." Allegedly.
That's wild.
That never happened. Yeah.
Back to
but I'm saying, like, then could you trust him and stuff? But anyway, would you have shot if you saw Shaq in the car?
dude, probably twice. I'm kidding.
But double tap
double
over
tap.
like a Venezuelan drug bet.
But
There's no way I would. I love Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq's awesome. Dude, national treasure.
I probably wouldn't be in that situation.
But
Time out. Since we're talking about Shaq,
sports.
you know, Shaq had a show on HBO, like just filming his life. It was, it is narrated by Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That sounds.
He like goes to Walmart in an episode.
He becomes like the face of Papa John's Pizza during that time too.
Yeah.
Because the guy from Papa John's said some racist stuff and ended up they had to change the face of it. So they brought in Shaq. Great idea, by the way.
Rajesh is finding this out.
No.
I
I knew about Papa John's. Papa John's. I knew about him getting a little crazy on the mic.
Yeah.
But he said I'm sorry.
I mean, what if I said
But one of my favorite scenes in that show is they're all sitting at this table and they're coming up with ideas of how to promote Shaq in the commercials, and they're all like, "Yeah, we should put you in a dress and all this other stuff." And Shaq's like, "I'm just gonna have some free pizzas." They're like, "Yeah, what'd you say, Shaq?"
Shaqalicious.
Which I love those commercials too. He comes in with like in a wig. Dude, and he's like, "I'm just kidding, it's me, Shaq." Listen, and the dude at the counter is like, "Yeah, we know."
Last Shaq tangent. Those Buick commercials were amazing too. Seeing him like fit into a huge like that. Dude, he's what 7'3".
There's no way he fits in that car.
Do you remember those like short ESPN commercials where they had athletes? There's one of him on a bus and they're playing Scrabble. Yeah, they're like rolling through, I think like Nevada or something, and they're playing and Shaq puts down another cue. He's like, "Shaq this, that's 26 points."
Yeah.
And the guys you look at the board and it's all Shaq words. He's like, "Where are you getting all these cues from?" He's like, "Don't worry about it."
I love those commercials. They had Alexander Ovechkin, Randy Johnson.
Sweet.
Nice. Yeah,
nice.
Classics.
Randy Johnson.
See, that's why you should watch ESPN more.
Dude, I will. But 30 for 30, I love 30 for 30. I'll watch what is it? Pardon my take too. But back to Biggie. Like, wasn't Biggie like supposed to be, or like Diddy said Biggie's one of my best friends, like, oh, he's like, we're ride or die. And then once the funeral, like once it happened, he basically
got on the VMAs
dancing. No, and he said like, I think it's behind closed doors. I don't know how they got this like, when Diddy always went around saying that, oh, Biggie's my best friend, Biggie's my best friend, we're going to throw him the best funeral in all of New York, it's going to be the biggest. And then behind closed doors, he was like, well, Biggie's going to pay for this funeral. And the way he was going to do it, he was going behind his back, changing the contract that was previously decided upon. Yeah. And then giving his mom like the really shitty end of the whole bargain.
Yeah,
like,
that sounds very Diddy-ish of him. Dude, after that, watching that documentary, he loves not paying people or finessing to move money around. Like the worst one to me was what he did to Shine. Like the shootout that happened at the bar.
Yeah, Club New York.
And Shine ends up taking the fall for him. Does like 5 to 7 years in prison. He's like, I'm gonna you take the fall for me. I'm gonna take care of you. $50,000.
Did he ever
is
get
what
the
he
money?
gets
Did he get the money though?
I don't remember if he said he got it or not.
Yeah.
I remember he called whenever he like called him. They told him 50,000. He's like, "Y'all are funny,
dude."
Like I did how many years and 50,000. Meanwhile, he's spending like 500,000 on these women.
And what kind of jail is Shine going to? He's not going to like a upscale jail either. Like he's going to like.
Do we have upscale jails?
I think we do.
They have like the Jordan Belfort jails.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or the Lil Wayne jails.
There's also Jelaine Maxwell's at a pretty fancy jail in Texas
Is
right
she?
now. Yeah, she has a puppy.
Good for her.
She has a puppy. Yeah, she has a puppy.
Man,
she has
what?
caretakers. The guards are all like complaining about, I don't want to be her bitch anymore, because she's actually like bossing them around. She basically has like she's in a hotel type jail.
That's crazy.
But back to Diddy.
Yeah, but back to Shine.
anyway.
But Shine's not going to a jail like that, is he?
No,
For 7 years.
He didn't know, and that was probably the worst story to me.
Yeah.
Well, not the worst story, but like the worst like betrayal to me.
Dude, there's like so many to pick from. There are so many. And he is like a mastermind evil man.
Some of the stuff in there, I'm just, like, it's like you are.
That's like a Kid Cudi getting his Porsche like set on fire and stuff, and then Diddy like standing there like a
Didn't he kill his
Superman.
dog too?
Something like that.
He like broke into his house, killed his dog, and burned his Porsche because he's sleeping with Cassie. Which you let other dudes sleep with Cassie, so why are you so mad at this point?
Because he doesn't have control.
He's like, I didn't tell you could do that.
You want to know the saddest thing? Even the gigolos felt bad for Cassie. Even
I felt bad for that Aubrey chick.
Aubrey, yeah, she got screwed over.
Yeah,
She got really
man,
screwed
that
over, man.
email she read,
Was disgusting.
probably the most vulgar stuff you could say.
Yeah.
Then it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be masturbating to you later. God bless.
And then like,
God bless.
yeah.
It's like at the end, he's like, God bless.
And then you see like once he sent the email 2 months later, she's like, you're out of here. I don't like your energy. And then he's basically just shitting on her the whole time. It's just like, dude, you can't retaliate because like there's gonna be actions taken against you. And then it's that man's ego definitely harmed hip hop in my opinion. In a very negative way.
They also put a lot of good music into hip hop.
When I think of someone that's got an opinion about hip hop that needs to be heard, Burjesh, I think of you.
Dude, I watched the.
Who's next?
No. Listen. Here, when it comes to
Next, you're going to tell me the best rapper
here's
in
the
the
thing,
world
dude.
is a Canadian man named Aubrey.
No, I can tell you 100% he ruined.
Who's your
hip-hop.
favorite rapper?
Dude, it's got to be Aubrey from.
You told me it was DVD.
Oh, never, dude.
Jimmy, who's your favorite rapper?
Young
Who's your
Dolph.
all-time great?
Young Dolph.
Young Dolph is your favorite?
Yeah.
No, I like Big X Plug. I love Big X Plug.
Future was my Spotify rap top 10 actually.
My favorite's Lil Wayne. It's still Lil Wayne.
Yeah, dude, classic.
He the one brought you Drake.
President Carter.
But no, I'm saying like how he ruined it is like his ego started the West Coast East Coast feud.
Pretty much.
What, you don't think so?
No, I just think it's funny that you're like, let me tell you about this West Coast East Coast beef.
No,
Yeah, Biggie and Tupac were friends beforehand.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, they were cool. Diddy saw Tupac as a threat. There was an incident that happened outside of their recording studio where Tupac got shot.
Yeah.
And then it went all downhill from there.
Now
Tupac started making songs about sleep with Biggie's wife at the time, which he did, which that was sleeping with the ops as a wife. Savage faith. But you know,
it's it's
because he was screwing Little Kim.
God,
He was married to Faith Hill.
Faith Evans. Did I say Faith Hill?
No.
but dude,
That'd be a real plot twist, like throwing someone like then Gavin McGraw showed up.
okay, and then
It's Tim McGraw, not Gavin McGraw, right?
Tim McGraw.
I don't know.
It's Tim McGraw.
I don't know.
Okay, so he's got 5 years left in jail, right? Before he's out.
Only listen to Dolph.
I'm not sure. I don't know how much time served he had because they
You
count
have
time served.
You have time served, and I think you have to serve 5/8 of your term before you're eligible for probation, which he'll probably get probation.
Pretty soon.
So that means Diddy is coming back. So I'm ready to see what happens.
Well, Burjesh already has his Fricos, not a Rico shirt.
I do, don't I? It's in the mail right now. Actually, not even in the mail. It's on the porch. It's already here.
Which that would do. Diddy was very.
Do you think he comes back to being a music mogul again, or he's done?
Who do you think came out on top from this documentary? 50 Cent or P Diddy?
Definitely 50. Definitely 50.
Do you also like that he's
Curtis
doing
Jackson.
he's doing like a championship tour right now?
Yeah.
Like coming on the Breakfast Club being like,
That he's in
I
Street
got
Fighter
that.
right now, Balrog. Just saw that trailer drop. That was awesome.
Are you know about that Street Fighter?
Yeah, it's coming out here. What, next year? The new
yeah.
Street Fighter movie. Yeah, that looks sick.
Who's your favorite character? And you can't say Ryu.
And
if I can't say Ryu?
Yeah, that's it.
Everyone picks
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh shit, dude, I'm done.
Yeah, you're
this
so
part's
out of
this,
it.
this part. I'm cutting. This part's cut out, dude.
I thought you were playing. No.
I spent the last 5 hours watching this fucking documentary, dude. That's the only thing running through and jiggling in my head right now.
I don't know. I guess, I mean, I don't want to say Ken because he's got the same fighting style. As far as characters to play with, I like Dalsham, the one with the stretchy arms.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, I'm not too into it. I played Halo and COD. That's about it.
I feel you.
Yeah, it's. I mean, Street Fighter. Like, of course, that's fun. We had arcades here.
Who's your favorite Halo character? And you can't say Master Chief.
Cortana.
I couldn't tell you another one. And I watched the show.
Cortana, the Arbiter.
You watched the which one on Prime?
Yeah. Now I think it's on Netflix.
Dude,
Netflix bought it.
They screwed it over so well. It's an absolute like disgusting show. It is not what Halo is.
Well, I enjoyed it.
Wow, how?
I don't know because I don't know anything about Halo, so
that is not Halo.
It was a brand new story to me.
All right,
maybe they should have went with that storyline.
I gotta
listen. The best storyline you watched. Okay, what did you think of Reach? That one section when they were in Reach, when the Covenant were coming.
You're speaking a new language to me, buddy.
Okay, it was like when Master Chief, when John didn't have his armor, none of them had their armors. Everybody had left. They knew the Covenant were coming to come destroy the planet, and they were like trying to get off the planet as like quickly as possible.
Yeah, that was a cool scene.
Dude, that was awesome. That was the best part. Outside of that, like there's so many subplots that got just booted out of there, man. I don't know. If you played Halo, you would know.
I got a question for you guys that's unrelated to Diddy. If we've wrapped up on Diddy, I feel like we've covered Diddy.
Yeah, if we're on Halo now.
What do you guys think about Trump blowing up these Venezuelan drug boats? And the only reason I ask this as I preference is how many times has someone been hit with a drone missile in the Middle East and no one said anything about it? But now they start blowing up stuff in South America and people are up in arms about it.
So you're not for or against it right now, right? You're just presenting the question.
I'm for it if they're proving that there's drugs on the boat. Now, if there aren't drugs on the boat and they're just shooting stuff, or this is all about oil, which a lot of people say it is.
Yeah, well, it's America has a history of false flags, and what I'm thinking is, why are you going after these little boats, and not actually going after the big kingpins who are actually controlling it? It seems more like you're taking like one or two, like there was one boat.
Maybe this is like a power move for them to get to them.
Yeah, no, this is more like an excuse to get to Ben. Like whatever happens, we're war hungry with Venezuela. We just need an excuse to do it. It's Pete Hegseth. I think this was illegal what he did. He ordered a double tap on he knew survivors were there were survivors after the first missile didn't kill everybody, and then he ordered another missile to go kill everybody. So it's just it reeks of a false flag, man. And the only problem, if we go to war, our economy is going to be great, but their kids are going to die for no reason. Our men and women are going to go.
There's kids on these drug boats?
No, not kids.
No,
I'm talking about
saying,
the soldiers, our soldiers. If we actually go into kinetic war, I mean, you have Iraq.
Do we have to go into kinetic war now with our drones?
But I mean, it looks better. It looks better. You don't think? Okay, you think we're just going to go drone them? You don't think we're going to actually invade them?
I don't know.
Actually, set up base.
Well, here's the thing: is where do you draw the line? Let's say these boats are 100% full of fentanyl. Do you think it's okay for them to blow them up on someone else's soil?
If you okay, my thing is our technology is very advanced. You saw the boat, send an interceptor in to take care of it, but it's you. What did
I also
Trump
don't
say?
know why exactly we are doing it.
We're doing it because they're allegedly full of drugs. Which
that's what we've been told.
So that's what they've been told. And so then it's what is the value of say 10,000 American lives to save one drug boat? And then you're sending a however many thousands of dollars missile to blow it up every time.
And if it really you can, there's other ways to neutralize that boat without having to send in having to completely destroy it. My thing is there hasn't been any substantial proof that there.
Yeah, but after you bomb a few boats, they'll most likely stop coming.
Well, the thing is, they don't know. They don't know.
You would think that, yeah.
But it's like, are these like commercial boats, like fishing boats, or are they actually drug boats?
Okay, let's say the boat's not full of fentanyl. Let's say it's full of top to bottom cocaine.
Let it in.
And they want to. Okay, so like the price, allegedly been reported, the price of street coke has gone up astronomically because they're blowing up coke boats.
Well, okay, so
now,
I know
if they're using it as a tactic to get to force whoever's in charge of this to do what they want, then yeah, do that. No matter what's on the boat, like if you're stopping, say. Because, I mean, these cartels do way more than just drug traffic. They're trafficking children.
Human trafficking.
Yeah, they're doing
children trafficking.
way more than that. If this is a way to pinch them to
pull pressure on them.
Put pressure on them to, figure out more crimes or, press them to, to come to us,
You could look at the stats. I might be getting this wrong, but I think 5 to 8% of drugs or like fentanyl or cocaine come from Venezuela. The majority come from the Mexican border.
I don't know if that's true.
Dude, look it up.
You look it up. You're the one that just said the fact, and you have no idea.
I can't
You have Diddy notes. You have Diddy notes. You're like, you guys should look this up, but I'm going to say a fact that I have. You look it up. You type it in. I'm not typing it in. You're not 80 years old. I'm not filling out your paperwork.
As for what percentage of drugs come from Venezuela?
There you go.
Just like freak off, right?
Your own little Diddy party.
Let's see.
You should hold the mic like that the rest of the time.
Thinking.
I don't know why you don't have a mic stand like that.
Okay. 10 to 13%.
According to what, Burjesh?
According to U.S. State Department. Is that good? Is that credible?
No.
And then you know where the rest of it comes from? Eastern Pacific, Colombia, Ecuador, Mexico, Central America.
No, you said it all came from Mexico. And now it says Colombia and Ecuador.
Yeah, and where's Ecuador, Central America?
Okay, but you're saying
we're in the weeds. Mexico. We're in the weeds.
We're not in the weeds.
It's coming through. It is coming.
You blamed these good Mexican people that are our border neighbors.
Semantics.
It's all I'm saying.
Would you be upset if someone was like, "Whoa, yeah, all the Southeast Asians," and I'm trying to talk about China, but I meant India.
Okay. Here's the thing: if they're coming, the Mexican government, like, and no offense to like any Mexicans or like Central Americans,
they got their own problems.
They've got their own problems. They have their own like cartels that are actually running the show. Mm-hmm. I'm saying Venezuela, there's oil there. There's oil and a chance for us to capitalize on it. So if Saudi Arabia or the Middle East decide to like shut us off, we at least have crude oil. Like it's like Venezuelan oil like sucks compared to Middle Eastern oil.
Yeah, but they're all making this up because the Permian Basin has more oil than like Saudi Arabia does.
Where the hell?
Or like the place where we're not drilling in Alaska to keep the beauty of the land has oil.
That's not beauty of the land. That's reserves. Baby.
We're doing this so we're not drilling and destroying our own natural resources. Exactly. We're going out and destroying other resources.
And now it's like now let me throw this back at you. How would you feel if our government just said we're going to invade them without cause because they have resources that we need? Now,
I mean, have they invaded anyone with cause or have they made up the cause?
But I'm saying like that's a good point. Like,
okay, let me ask you this. How many people's lives...
USA is going to do what they're going to do.
Exactly.
How many people's lives from fentanyl would need to be saved to justify a conflict down there?
Dude, I mean, every life is precious, man.
Okay, so you're saying one.
Yeah,
a true utilitarian.
It's true. Don't prove me wrong.
A man of the people.
He's about to prove me wrong today. He's about to prove me wrong. Not even one. Not even one.
I'm just asking you.
Not yours. I'm kidding. But of course, if you can take the drugs off, the street, do it. But it's just go after the source. You're just picking off boats anywhere like willy nilly. There are other ways to like strategically capture them, interrogate the people, like who are like what's your chain of command, is what I'm trying to say. If we're doing the actual if you really want to stop fentanyl, if they
already know who the chain of command is, and they're just trying to stop the boats, and they're messing up their supply. That's going to be a hard job for somebody to want to do.
Tough.
Yeah, they're like, do I want to try to, get this stuff over and get bombed or not?
But it's like we live like economically speaking, we're like the 1% of the entire world. To them, like I bet $5 goes a very long way for them. So like money is very important to them. So it's just, even the incentive you are like, there's a chance you might die. There are probably boats that like you don't even have a choice. The cartel tells you got to go. Like you have no, we'll kill your family, we'll do this and that. Go fishing, but also like drop up a couple kilos to this person too while you're at it. But it's just like a whole situation is, I think if they came out and said we're invading Venezuela for the oil, and then we could have like a real conversation. Because it's, dude, like all throughout our history, like Gulf, was it Bay of Pigs, Gulf of Tonkin, all these false flag operations that led in, like this could be our next Vietnam.
The sinking of the Lusitania.
We're glad you know now.
We've really transitioned already into our Roman Empire. We'd love to get into it. Would you like to start?
You start.
Okay. Mine's going to be about Napoleon Bonaparte. During an intense conversation about war tactics, Napoleon was rumored and confirmed by several eyewitness primary source accounts that he once stopped an entire military meeting because a chicken had wandered in and he got distracted mid-strategy and spent 10 minutes trying to feed it bread before continuing like nothing happened. It really ended the tensions of the meeting. Suddenly a stray chicken wandered in from a tent, clucking curiously. The emperor stopped mid-sentence. Everyone softened their face, and he said, "Gentlemen, even empires can wait for a hungry soul," as he tried to feed the chicken mid-meeting. This sounds a little like he was on a little drugs or something back in the day.
He's like, so you're going to attack here? You're going to attack here 1 sec.
1 sec. Can we feed the chicken?
They have access to the same. They had like more potent drugs back then, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, you ever seen where they're like 1800s cough syrup? It's like 1% chloroform.
Can you picture them like they're like waiting for him to continue, and he's just sitting there trying to get this chicken to come to him. The chicken's just spinning around circles, just not coming.
You can't say anything; they'll like kill you.
No, it's
everybody's looking around like.
I mean, that's got to happen today with like Kim Jong-un. He's got to be doing shit like that.
1 second.
But dude, I think even if it was the chickens, it wasn't Napoleon, even when he was exiled, and then when he came back, when he was about to recapture France, and there was an army like coming to like stop him, wasn't he able to like reconvince them to join my side?
Yeah, he said, "Bring me my red shirt." And then that way, if he got hit by the bullets, he like nobody knew that he was bleeding.
I'm pretty sure if he like ran around naked.
So then shortly after that, you know, he got captured, and right before he got captured, he said, "Bring me my brown pants."
Dude,
I need my war pants.
I'm still so mad. You were right about the list. Oh my god, dude.
All right, that's my Roman Empire. LD, what's your Roman Empire?
My Roman Empire takes place in World War II. Yeah. On Ramree Island. It was a military base out there off the coast of Burma. And the Japanese had control of it at this time, and the British wanted to take it back over, take over the land. So they come in, they storm the beach, they fight. All the Japanese run to the woods. But instead of following them into the woods, British decided to just pull out. It's like they're going to eventually have to come out. So they're waiting at night, and then all of a sudden they started hearing a bunch of screams.
Yeah.
From the Japanese soldiers.
Like, Gayaka, Gayaka.
Something like that. So a bunch of screams.
Were you there?
No, that's what Chris Tucker says Japanese people scream about Godzilla in like Rush Hour 2.
But anyways, they come running back out after they're hearing all the screams, and the British, of course, come to figure out what's going on. So all the Japanese soldiers that ran into those woods ended up being attacked by crocodiles. Over 500 soldiers died, and is now the Guinness World Book of Records for the biggest animal attack.
You know how a crocodile kills you, don't you?
I don't.
Take you in the death roll. It's from Crocodile Dundee. They I think take you down to the bottom and then roll you around till you're like can't breathe.
Could you imagine that though?
Yeah,
like
a drowning.
All your homies just getting ate up by these dinosaurs.
Drowning and stabbing.
They have
those things are huge.
They're huge.
They have one in the zoo right now.
Fun fact, misnomer: crocodiles are actually older than dinosaurs. Like one of the oldest apex predators.
They are dinosaurs.
They're older than dinosaurs.
Yeah, why fix it?
Dinosaurs are actually closer to chickens, and they believe that all dinosaurs actually had feathers, which would make sense why like a T-Rex's arm is so short because it wasn't an arm; it was a giant wing.
Yeah, that's.
Why don't you pull up some pictures of dinosaurs with feathers?
Well, the T-Rex, they said that either it was feathered or I don't know if another Bible reference. There was dragons in there. They think that it possibly could be some Game of Thrones type shit.
Dude, I mean, every single culture has dragons. Even like what from China to all the way to like Vikings had dragons that they believed in too.
Yeah.
So it's again, I mean, there's a
who knows?
Are we about to get into
maybe Jurassic Park had it all wrong?
Ancient aliens?
No, I'm gonna spit one fact. If you're spitting facts about alligators, that's a sexy dino. Yeah. Dino MILF.
I think there it looked like with feathers. Give me the thing.
Yeah, it's about to fall. Right. Okay, so another fact: sharks are older than trees.
Okay,
cool. We're just throwing out facts.
All right, Burjesh.
We're having a fact off.
Burjesh, what's your? I mean, just stop me when I say the first thing that's wrong. Burjesh, what's your Roman Empire?
Okay, dude.
What's your Roman Empire?
Project Ithacus.
Okay.
Okay, so in 1960s, the U.S. military were figuring out like different ways to deploy troops as quickly as possible. So Project Ithacus. It basically
Ithacus.
Ithacus. Yeah, I don't know. The spelling's weird, but this was during the Cold War, and what the plan was that I thought you were about to touch me for a second. I don't know why.
You're just on. I
mean,
mean,
you look like a toucher. It's all that talk about Diddy.
Yeah,
but
what's your Diddy nickname?
So basically, they were going to take suborbital rockets, load up about 1,000 to 1,200 men onto these rockets, and then send them it would take 30 to 45 minutes to land them anywhere around the world. And the project was obviously it was scrapped because first of all it's dangerous. Second of all, strategically it doesn't make sense. And then politically, how do you sell that? You're loading men into rockets, like 1,200 men, and you know how like rockets today explode, right? So back then
they didn't explode back then.
No, they all the time. Like it's just you're sending 1,200 men. Who knows to get to their destination? So it was just like one of those crazy plans that like maybe it was just to scare the other side. You know, I've got like you basically have a vehicle that I can send deploy men wherever I want across the world in 30 to 45 minutes, which is it sounds like.
But it may blow up.
A high chance. I'm in the 60s. In the 60s, 100% is blowing up, dude.
It's like taking a boat ride in Venezuela.
Yeah, it's technologically it's possible. You shout out. I hope we've resolved this Venezuelan dispute quickly. Stop hate, love, peace all over the world. But so technologically it's possible. But can you imagine? Say you're a jarhead, they're telling you of course. I mean, if you're a jarhead, you're gonna listen to whatever they're telling you. Load up to do whatever. But it's just like the off chance, a 1/10 chance, like it's gonna blow up. You lost 1,200 men. Yeah. How do you explain that to your families that hey, I'm sorry, blew up in a rocket, didn't even face combat or anything like that. So that's my Project Ithacus.
All right.
Yeah, and that's my Roman Empire.
Maybe we'll do an ad read. Are you prepared for an ad read?
Dude, always. I'm always prepared for an ad read.
We can move into boy bossing too close to the sun after that.
Yeah, we sure can.
Let's do it.
Ready?
We'll get it. We'll tell two stories and you can think of one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, thank you, Luke, for sponsoring us. Call WCWS Law Firm today. Our expert attorneys are here to make the process smooth and stress-free with services like settling estates, managing wills, resolving disputes, handling trust, and guiding you through every legal detail. Based right in the heart of Memphis, we're your local probate pros. Reach us at 901-523-1844 or visit WCWSlaw.com now. That's WCWSlaw.com now. Thank you, Luke.
All right, we're going to move into boy bossing too close to the sun. So this is something that happened in your life this week that would only happen to you, where you might have gotten a little too close to the sun. Someone might say it's your little Icarus moment. So
have we what is it, trademarked it yet?
No.
We should, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we should before someone tries to steal it from me. So for your boy bossing too close to the sun, this could be that you weren't feeling too well on a plane, back from a bachelor party, and you let the dogs out on the plane. You went barefoot on a plane. You got another good example of this?
Yeah, or if you had severe food poisoning and didn't know what up or down was or what day it was.
Or if all your orifices were producing liquids.
Or if people thought they were mad at you because you weren't responding to texts.
All right. So what was your boy boss moment of the week?
So my boy bossing too close to the sun was brought you by Hattie B's. I had a coleslaw that was at room temperature, and that was a big no-no. I had gone and worked out, And at 1 o'clock,
What'd you lift?
No, it was just chest and fries,
some titties.
Oh yeah, dude. titties, and
Titty
bitties.
days. I feel that.
Yeah, itty bitties. But so Hattie B's was waiting for me. You know, I saw some left over. Didn't realize you're not supposed to eat coleslaw that's been just sitting out, not just at room temperature.
I don't think you should eat coleslaw. Just period. Coleslaw is gross.
I love coleslaw. Coleslaw on like a barbecue sandwich.
Maybe
on top of the barbecue.
Maybe
To me, coleslaw
but
is
store bought. Kroger.
But you ate it plain. You didn't eat on anything. You just ate coleslaw.
I had a little sandwich left.
Okay.
You ate coleslaw or you made coleslaw?
No, ate coleslaw.
Where did the coleslaw come from?
Hattie B's.
And you got.
But he left it out.
You got food poisoning. From that.
But it's because of the temperature. Like it's not because of how they prepared it. Because my brother and my sister-in-law also.
Be real. That thing was sitting out for like some days.
No, dude, like a couple hours, man.
No way.
100%. I don't know where else I could have gotten.
I see. We still have Miramichi barbecue sauce over there. Mirchi. Excuse me.
Mirchi. Shout out Mirchi.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I made a mistake.
Dude, we're gonna tally his mistakes at the end of the pod. But I had some coleslaw, and by 1 o'clock, dude, I just knew something wasn't right. And before, I'm so happy that I could hold it in because it was just projectile vomiting for the next 8 hours. Severe dehydration. Only benefit out of it was I lost 10 pounds. Felt really good, but worse. But it's just something about not being able to control your bowels, dude, and puking at the same time.
Oh no!
How long was it before I replied to you? Almost 48 hours?
It was 48 hours.
Yeah, 48 hours.
I thought you had died.
Yeah, he started texting my brother, is he mad at me? And my brother was like, no, actually, he's dying.
No, I didn't. I said, is he okay? I haven't heard from him in 24 hours. Yeah, I did not ask if you were mad at me. You're always mad at me.
I'm not mad at you, dude.
He's upset because he's not a fact checker. Oh. He wants to provide this misinformation podcast that I will not be a part of.
We're going to need somebody else fact checking quickly on us then. But yeah, so that happened to me. It was just... Dude, still so I have a trip. I'm leaving tomorrow, and it's just I'm happy it happened Monday.
Where are you going?
Undisclosed. I cannot tell you.
What dates will you not be here?
Island, undisclosed.
Undisclosed. I will tell you. I'll tell you after pod.
Oh,
I'll tell you after pod.
I'll
tell you after pod. I'll tell you after pod. I'll tell you
Fine,
after pod.
Okay.
But yes, I'll be out and about.
But I want to talk about this trip on the pod.
Dude, we can't. You're gonna see a shoe flying through a wall soon. If at my head.
Go on.
But
get through it.
Stop, dog.
Come on, champ.
Okay, well, yeah, that happened to me. I got really sick, and it just felt like shit, man. I'm still scared to eat food right now. It's just once you had that feeling of I couldn't even hold down water. That's how bad it was. And you've had food poisoning before, right?
I've been sick to where I don't know if it's food poisoning or I was just sick.
Yeah, it's just, and that's something.
I don't leave coleslaw out and eat it. So.
Well, dude, I never knew. I'm not a coleslaw connoisseur. So I
don't know. I love coleslaw. I could eat a whole pound of coleslaw right now.
Dude, it's it was a side topping. Why not eat it? Because it's when you go to Huey's.
It's not a side topping. It's a side.
Dude, it came in a little container about this big. What am I gonna?
We know what coleslaw comes. in.
Yeah, but you're saying you were dipping wings in it.
No, I wasn't. I was taking it, just spreading it across the burger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, sounds like
across a burger.
Yeah, dude.
Hattie B says chicken
sandwich or a burger?
It was a chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich.
Okay, so it was neither a barbecue, neither a burger. Now it's a chicken sandwich.
We're gonna have to start fact checking your story. We can't even believe you.
The story.
When did I ever bring up? I just said Hattie B's.
You said burger. Who says a chicken burger?
Chicken sandwich, dude.
Okay, well,
but it looked like a burger.
He didn't say
it
that.
Looked like a
Chat,
burger.
did he say that? Chat.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to, dude. The Kumar files.
Okay,
about to be released. But yeah, that happened. It's just to me, I don't love coleslaw like that. But it's when you go to Huey's, you got a pickle on the side. You'll eat it anyways because it's just there. It's just one of those things. I was hungry. Got back at midnight. I was like, okay, there's food here. I'm going to eat and go to sleep.
Then died.
And then I died. The next 2 days.
So what'd you learn?
I learned coleslaw is amazing. I should always, if I'm trying to get out of work, always say.
Always eat some coleslaw.
I think maybe you learned the gold rule of refrigeration and food.
So that's been my boy boss. Something, it can be anything. Someone's bothered
my week
you.
was so bleak though. There was same old thing. I don't really have any good stories.
My boy bossing moment was when it was still hot. The air went out in my car, so then I had to put more Freon in it. So that was one. You got to count the trips. So I make one trip to the mechanic, and they're like, you need more coolant in your car. So I get more coolant in my car. Then it only starts throwing out cold air on the passenger side and starts throwing out hot air on my side of the car while it's still hot out. So I got hot vents that I can't turn off, and I got cold vents on the other side. So then I find out that it's a part that I have to order. So I order this part, fix that part, go to run my car again. It's throwing an error code for another part. This part requires that I take out the glove box of my car and everything underneath the glove box, replace that part. Go to get done with that. My car is now still leaking coolant. Take it back to the mechanic for the second time. They put more coolant in it, and they're like, all right, we found it out. We fixed it. $150. At this point, 2 parts, 2 trips to the mechanic. I'm in this car like $600. And now one of the parts has started to malfunction that I put in that now fixes it. But I found out online I could just duct tape one of the vents open underneath the car to shoot out the air quality that I want, whether it be hot or cold. So
what did we learn?
We learned that Jimmy is in the market for a new car. And he's going to try and make it through the winter. But as of right now, I have heat in my car, but it's not that hot of heat. And it's going to be 17 degrees on Monday. So this is my boy bossing too close to the sun. Maybe boy bossing too close to the cold circle of hell.
There you go. The inner circle. Yeah. Come on, Dante.
Not an Ice Cube's chance in hell. But that's been my boy bossing, just freaking car problems, man.
You did have one highlight of your week, too.
What was that?
Your tiles.
Oh, yeah, I got my bathroom retiled.
Yeah.
It's finished?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I got my bathroom retiled. This is a funny story that I will tell right now. Maybe my boy bossing moment was the 2 plumbers that I brought over. I bought like 40 square feet of tile for a 30 square foot project just in case something happened. Well, something did happen. One of the guys could not cut the tile, and every time the guy was like, "You messed up another tile." He was just giving it to his apprentice. And the guy's like, "Come on now, man! I swear to God, I didn't mess it up." So then I go through out all this trash.
Voices.
It's like a whole box of tile that they've ruined, and the guy just couldn't cut it. And the guy's like, "God damn, I think the saw's really getting away from me." And he goes, "Yeah, it is getting away from you because you're not cutting where I marked the tile." Like the guy who was doing it was like, if I would have cut this tile, we'd have been done 4 hours ago.
Dude, the oh my God.
And they're still working on my house while this is going on. So I'm just hoping it looks good, but it looks good. It probably the bathroom hadn't been redone since the 80s.
Oh wow.
Dude, and I didn't do a full remodel. I just tiled over the bottom of the floor because I couldn't get stains that were in the grout off the grout, and it was disgusting. Yeah.
What it's like, you did show me you did deep clean it, and it
took some of the stuff off, and it looked really nice. I like the old tile pattern, but I was like, time to go. Stuff I like isn't what the average renter wants. I want to rent this place out one day, so I just got big white tile that looks like marble.
Yeah,
it looks sick. It looks really sick. What was it called?
Looks so sick.
What was it called? Calcutta.
It's called Calcutta.
Yeah, Calcutta tile.
Yeah, Calcutta blue.
Yes, right here in my heart of hearts.
Do you know Calcutta? Calcutta is like a city like Constantinople or Istanbul or Byzantium. It's a city that's been renamed 6 times. So now it's Mumbai. Is it Mumbai?
Dude, I don't. What are you?
Look this up.
Hold this.
Why are you asking me? You're like, why are you asking me questions about Indian history?
Why would I?
Why would I know this?
You don't know this?
No, I don't know. Let's see. It's loading. It's loading.
Hit quick answer.
Official name 2002. Quick answer. Okay, Calcutta is the capital, largest city of Indian state of West Bengal. What did you say? You said it was Byzantine?
I thought it wasn't still the name of the city.
Oh, you got something wrong. I thought
it was the name of Mumbai.
No, I think
small unincorporated community in Ohio. Huh.
No, what?
That's what it says at the bottom. So I guess we were all right.
No,
does it say that at the bottom or not, Burjesh?
Dude, this is
shout out Calcutta, Ohio, FYP.
This is what's if I ever had a wife, I know this is what it's like. We're arguing over semantics. We're arguing over semantics right now. Here, read a big boy. Here, come on.
That's a Bengal pronunciation. I don't know if that's right.
Okay, it's Gronk,
I think it was the name of Mumbai before Mumbai was Mumbai.
Well, whatever it is, India's got deep history. We could go into that. We can have a whole episode on that, dude.
No one wants to hear about that.
No one wants to hear about.
Don't care about your history, dude.
I love it. It's. I'll tell you this. Indian history, especially ancient history, is wild as hell, dude. I mean, that's about anywhere else. Like any.
I am actually curious.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask you some more. I need to know a little bit about. India.
I would love for you to. Ask.
I'm mixed. All right, so someone's gonna get.
He's wrong. He's wrong. Yes.
Mumbai was formerly Bombay. That's what I was trying to tell you, but you didn't know that either.
Great, Jen.
And then Calcutta is now Kolkata.
See, the onus of responsibility was on you to have.
There is
answer.
no way the onus of responsibility.
Was on
I'm
you.
talking about for India was on me.
Why would you assume? First of all, dude, we're out of school.
Why would you assume he knows about
unlike
his history?
Huberjash.
Why would you assume that?
We just watched the Diddy files. We just watched the Diddy files.
I'm for
right
everyone.
before the pod.
I'm for everyone getting their own sovereignnty. Okay, like Bangladesh, Pakistan. Okay, I know you're a big Rhodesia fan. We're not going to get into it on the pod.
I thought you were about to say Kashmir, dude.
No.
Okay. Well, you're right. Everyone deserves independence.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone independent of everything.
All right.
But that's I guess we can wrap it up here, right?
Probably a good place.
Oh, we're not doing childhood stories?
We could do childhood
You have
trauma.
childhood story?
You got
Yeah.
childhood trauma?
Yeah, I had a childhood trauma.
yeah.
All right, why don't you start with childhood trauma and then we'll
right.
snake back to me.
Because that's what I thought we were doing. So I prepared a childhood trauma. I didn't prepare. Otherwise,
A boy bossing too close to the sun?
Yeah, otherwise I would have thought of one.
Even a bleak week, dude. It's,
Look out for Boy Bossing Too Close to the Sun seltzer coming out to a theater near you.
There you go. But yeah, childhood trauma. I'm going to take y'all way back to when I was 4 years old.
Ooh.
Yeah, my mom was getting me ready for bed. Had some nice Batman onesie pajamas.
Nice.
Mom ready to zip me up.
Black and yellow.
She catches my wiener in the zipper.
Ooh. That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still see it to this day.
This is
It's terrible.
Something about Mary. Was the Frank above the beans or was the beans below the Frank?
I don't remember exactly where it was zipped up, but I do remember looking down. You know when you scream so much, like your vision starts to go out a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the part that I remember.
The worst part is the unzip for sure.
Oh yeah, my mom of course is freaking out because
Yeah, like what did I do? I destroyed his balls.
she says till this day she's extra careful with those zippers. I traumatized her as well.
Well, dude, it's traumatizing everyone. If you have a 4-year-old screaming child, you know what's crazy? That's your one first core memory because that's right around the age when you're like frontal
I make sure I'm in my underwear before I zip.
I'm honest. I'm a nice guy, and I make sure I'm underwear.
I make sure I'm in my underwear before I zip my pants.
Oh, side question: do you how do you put your socks on? One at a time, or do you like put on first sock, put the shoe on, then put the second sock and put the shoe on?
I definitely put on my socks first before I put on my shoes.
Because it's psychopathic to do the other way, right?
What?
Okay, so you put
First off, when you said do you put them on one at a time, I thought the second one was gonna be do you put them on both at the same time? I'd be like that'd be kind of hard.
That'd be impressive. No, I'm saying like okay, you have your pair of socks, right? Some people have this routine. You put your sock on, then you put the shoe on, and then you put the other sock on, then you put your shoe on.
No one does that.
Dude, no one does that.
No one does that.
No, I've seen that happen.
If you do that,
No,
please
it happened.
comment.
Okay. So back in
If you are
in high school,
blind and you do that.
dude, my head coach gave this guy so much shit because he saw like that is the freakiest thing
Hey, coach,
I've ever
what
seen.
sport you play?
Baseball.
Baseball. Okay.
Yeah, left bench.
Okay.
Pretty sick.
Yeah. Kept it warm.
Right field.
Right field.
A lot of
I
sunflower
kill it.
seeds.
A lot.
A lot of sunflower
Dude, I
seeds.
learned. Not only I learned how to chaw. I learned how to.
I don't think you. Okay, you got a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Can't do that.
You can try. Come on.
No.
Try it. Try
No,
it. Don't hit me. But
I'm
like,
not
try.
going to.
But yeah, it's just my head coach made him run laps, dude. It's like that's the freakiest, weirdest thing. Like,
So that's
please-
your childhood trauma?
No, that's not my childhood trauma. My childhood trauma. I'm going to snake it to you so I can have time to think about my childhood trauma.
My childhood trauma is just watching one of the funniest things in my family ever happen, which was my brother snuck downstairs from like in the middle of the night at like 4 a.m. to get Poncho's cheese dip and Fritos to eat. Like when Scoops first came out when we were kids. So he sneaks down the stairs to do it. And he doesn't know this, but my mom is waiting around the corner and she thinks it's going to be hilarious to scare him. And we have like white carpet. And so she's like, ah, and he's got yellow Poncho's cheese dip and he dumps the entire thing onto the ground. And then my dad wakes up and goes, what the hell's going on? And my mom goes, I have no idea. He just spilled this. And like never until we were like 15 years old admitted that she was the person that
The person that scared him?
Yes.
There we go.
Or like why he dropped it.
Speaking of Poncho's cheese dip, if he'd have dropped that nowadays, it would just bounced off the ground if it was cold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You have to heat it up now. You can't. There's no eating it cold anymore. I don't know
It used
what
to
they
be
did
a little less viscous.
Yeah.
Plus they changed the logo.
What would change it to?
You don't look up the Poncho's cheese dip logo. God. No, we don't have to. We don't have to look it up. It looks like a very stereotypical. Like a lot of people would say the old logo is racist, and now it looks more like
with a sombrero on the head.
now it looks like more like the hot sauce bottle, like Cholula.
Oh, sweet. Okay,
gotcha,
cool.
More realistic.
Save.
It was AI generated.
I did there was a situation that I had that I scared my little sister. Kind of similar. Like I'm gonna scare her, and then something bad's gonna happen. Basically, so she's climbing on. She's young. She's climbing on the counter trying to get a cup, and my cousin is like, "I bet you if you yell her name right now, she'll fall off that counter." I'm like, "We're about to find out." So I was probably in high school.
Oh, yeah, dude. Don't tempt. Yeah, of course.
He brings that up, and I'm just like, Alex. Sure enough, she falls off that counter, dude.
Oh man,
God, dude.
Of course, my mom's pissed, and the whole time she's yelling at me. Jerry's can't stop laughing because he can't stop laughing, so I can't stop laughing. So it was a whole thing.
Just fall on the ground laughing.
Oh man, it was hilarious,
dude.
Sorry, Alex.
He means it from the bottom of his heart. My childhood trauma. It's got to be. Do you remember razors of scooters?
Yeah.
You've told this story before.
Have I?
Yeah.
Would you hit your shins?
No, he knocked himself out.
God.
He already told this story like on episode 2.
Okay, how do you? That's really good memory.
I don't know. I'm because I listen to you, and the viewers are going to know now. And like, God bless.
Dude, he's my wife. He's my damn wife, man. I'm working with my wife right now. Okay?
God.
That's what makes for good podcasting. This type of chemistry. Okay, well, sorry, honey. when are you coming to bed?
You got anything else?
No, dude. No, that's traumatic.
No funny stories about your brother.
What about my?
Maybe we can talk about how he named the dog.
Oh, yeah. That's not. I have to cut that out. All
right, 3, 2,
1. Don't fart.
I didn't say anything. Don't fart. All right, 3, 2,
1. How are you?
Do you want me to start?
But childhood trauma. I have no dude. I can't think of anything.
Okay, let's just wrap then.
Let's wrap. I didn't have let's
just wrap.
Okay,
let's wrap.
3, 2. Hey everybody.
Wait. Let's do 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God.
Okay, no. We have to do the contest. What else do we have to do?
Thank God we're gonna plug the contest at the end, and everyone's gonna see it.
Yeah, we do. Of course, they're gonna see it.
There is a contest that for the first 2,000 followers on Instagram, the first 1,000 followers on TikTok, the first 1,000 subscribers on Facebook or on YouTube, we are going to take anyone that is following each of them. So you can enter into this contest 4 times. We're going to put your name into a hat, your username. We're going to draw it out on the pod. We are then going to reward you with either dinner at the top of the Bass Pro Pyramid or barbecue ribs shipped from the Rendezvous in Memphis if you don't live in the Memphis area, shipped at my expense to you for our viewer contest. So we're a growing podcast. Help us grow. Like, subscribe, follow, ring that bell.
And if you like this episode, share it with a friend. That really helps. Leave comments. We would love that.
Where can they find us?
They can find us on Apple after today, Spotify. They can find us on Rumble, Facebook, not X, Instagram. Am I missing?
TikTok.
What else am I?
Facebook.
We said Facebook.
YouTube.
Instagram.
Instagram. Spotify.
Said them all then. There we go.
All right, LD, thanks for coming on.
We love you. You guys have a great night. You guys are awesome. Thank you for sticking with us. Bye.